We are bringing
Mama, there goes that man.
It's going in! Yo, we got this, don't worry. Watch the screen! Screen coming! Box out! Come on, man! Switch! Let's go! Woo! I'll run this. You got it. Come on, man. Hold up! Oh, that's too easy.
You're like money in the bank.
Is this what you call me? Watch. Can't give me that one.
Well, excuse me.
Wait, in time. Yeah, that's my spot.
Keep it going.
That's right. Don't give me those. Oh, that's a win. Oh, takeover.
Hey, keep the ball, huh?
Damn.
Nice shot.
My game is gold right here. Yeah. What's up with that? You don't want none of this. Yeah, baby. Oh, that's deep. I can move it back some more if I need to. No. Are you serious? Yeah, that was sweet. Oh, what's up?
Yes. Easy work.
Yes, sir. That's the way I back up my game. Turn it up! We almost be ready. Oh, hey, come around. Hey! Mid-range game, huh? All day. We can call it a great enough. I can keep going. You need a timeout?
Yes.
Hey,
Sir, that's the way I back up my game. Started, man. Let's get it started. coming, ball coming. Go over. Give me that. Box out. Big coming. Oh, and one. You can't shoot. Get mine. Knock it down. Shut up. Focus. We're here. We're here. Yeah, keep missing those. What I told you, Tess, I might as well leave you open. Who's watching screen? Whose bed is that?
You're about to be ready.
Your confidence is gone now.
Looking good, my guy.
Another month, another award for MP.
And as the Lakers entered the building, there was a fierce look in their eyes. That's the look of a team out to defend its home court. Happy holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us at this most special time of the year. Alongside Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. And here is our race for Rookie of the Year. You can feel the excitement around this group. So much potential right in the thick of this season. He is the guy when it comes to Rookie of the Year. What a year he's having.
And this is the type of player you have to be excited about. There's no question he should be at the top of the Rookie of the Year rankings.
Well, no debate here. He's running away with it and looks poised for big things to come.
Now the opening lineup for Atlanta. Risache and Johnson, they're the forwards. Trae Young out there with Dyson Daniels. And it's Capella in at the 5 spot. And for the Lakers, Reeves at the 2 with LeBron at the 3. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Alex Len. And it's the Eraser in at the point. Stan, in terms of style of play, these teams are very similar.
Well, Brian, look, there's great shooters on both sides.
Here we go.
And it's really tough to stay connected to those guys defensively because of how much they stretch the floor with their incredible shooting range.
Going to put a lot of stress on the defense, these two. You know, words sometimes don't do justice to MP's greatness on the court, Grant. But how about numbers? A 20-20-20 triple-double.
Oh, B.A., the kind of stat stuffing we'd only seen before from Wilt Chamberlain and Russell Westbrook. He's lighting up box scores, opponents, marquees, you name it. He is here to shine. Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's Young. Pass to Capella. Back to Young. To the paint. And it's Capella with the jam.
Yeah, sometimes this seems too easy for Capella. The hoop is right there for him.
And just about a minute into this first quarter. Here's the eraser, guarded by Young. The eraser, the pass to Finney-Smith, right wing. Let's go with a three. Capella with a rebound. Here's Rizachet. In the game against Denver, very impressive. Pass to Young. The three. Pure from three-point range.
Well, Young's got the green light off the catch there and everywhere else.
Here's the eraser, guarded by Young. And that one's good, the eraser. We are all still talking MP's triple-double, Grant. A 60-20-10 game, my goodness.
Oh, as if 60 points isn't enough. MP adding in those 20 rebounds, 10 assists. Come on, B.A., that's just not fair.
Capella can't get it to go.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
And he gets that one. The eraser's got 7 points.
Well, you can't start the game much better than this. 4 of 5 from the field.
And Atlanta with possession here. 4-point game. They're coming off a win against the Nuggets.
And we all know that on the road, you don't usually look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
Well, it comes down to preparation. They were ready for that game and kept the crowd out of it for the most part.
Young misses.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Well, Coach, we know how good Young is offensively, but he gets heavy criticism for his defense.
Yeah, look, and at 6'1", 164 pounds, he has some obvious limitations, Brian, but he's shown improved effort as a defender, and it shows in his defensive rating.
And you have to have that scoring ability on the floor. And that one's good. Young.
A volume shooter. Young takes and makes loads of threes.
Here's the eraser. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. 10 points for him.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
And Young gets it to go.
Well, look, because of his shooting ability, you have to get up on Young, but then that makes it even easier for him to blow by you.
First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. Here's the eraser, guarded by Young. Lynn passes to the eraser. Inside. Shot clock at 6. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
Hawks trail by 6. Pass to Rizachet. Outside Johnson. Young from long range. Rebound, the Lakers. And this squad has managed the unthinkable, stringing together 34 straight wins and eager to add number 35 tonight. To say they're on a heater is an understatement.
Well, I don't say this lightly. This group could very well be one of the best teams I've ever seen. To win this many games in a row is unthinkable. And if I'm in the locker room coaching this group, the one thing I'd be telling my guys is not to get distracted by the record. Stay focused on tonight, just as we have throughout the streak.
I just love the ball movement.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They trail by 9. Atlanta again missing.
Oh, he's frustrated there. You know he wanted to come right back with the 3 of his own.
For Atlanta, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. Here's Rizashay. The eraser grabs the board. The Lakers lead by 9. Pass to Finney-Smith. Takes the 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Man, he's checked in for Atlanta. And let's honor a terrific player who has worked hard to earn this award, the Western Conference Player of the Month.
Lately, he's been showing off his talents as a passer, moving the ball around the floor with great accuracy and putting it in the hands of well-positioned shooters, just making all the right choices.
Here's Daniels. He's covered by Reeves. A good look from Young, and Atlanta misses again.
That was a good look from the mid-range. He'd like to have that one back.
Now Young with a steal. On the take. Pass to man. Can they get it? It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Coach, when you talk about the Atlanta Hawks, you got to start with Trae Young.
One of the most exciting players to watch in the NBA, Brian. He can shoot the ball from anywhere on the floor. He's a great ball handler and one of the most creative passers in the game.
Now here's Young. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against the Nuggets in Denver.
Yeah, and his facilitating was also extremely impressive. He was outsmarting the defense and easily connecting with ready shooters. Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying him. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, the eraser in the last matchup against the Trailblazers was tremendous. He scored 64 points, and he pulled in a season-high number of rebounds. He just went out there and played his game, absolutely owning the opposition in the process. Back to you guys.
Great report there, Allie. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying themselves.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
Here's Lynn. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to James. And he banks in the layup. And the Lakers lead by 18.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And for Atlanta, they're shooting 33% in the first quarter. Young looking for an opening. And it's Young again missing.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
And it's the eraser missing. Hawks trail by 18. Daniels passes to Johnson. No good off the back of the rim. On the wing, Reeves, guarded by Young. Out to James. Pass to the eraser. To the middle. Outside Reeves. 4 on the clock. There's the triple. And that one's good. James has got 5 now.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious. Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
And the Hawks with possession here. The Lakers getting their last shot to go. And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He wants to review the game plan. Some changes now for the Lakers. Connects checked in for Len. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Reeves. LeVert right side. Here's Krejci. No good, and they can't put it into the drought. The Lakers lead by 23. Down low. And slam dunk by James.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Here's Krejci, following the score by Los Angeles. Ricochet, he's checked in for Krejci. And here's Johnson. He's scoreless. 6 on the shot clock. Here's LeVert. Doncic pulls down the board.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Here's the eraser. The shot's good on the assist by James. The eraser's got 18.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
The Hawks shooting just 25% from the field in the first quarter. LeVert goes in. Will stand the NBA Cup has been a roaring success. How do you see it evolve through the years now?
Well, I don't know exactly how it'll evolve, but I thought it was a great move by the NBA to give players something to play for before the end of the season.
Free throw good, LeVert.
And when healthy, LeVert is a problem. A multi-dimensional guard who can score, pass, and rebound at an impressive clip.
Both free throws good for LeVert. Here's the eraser. What a tremendous game he played against Portland. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
And Atlanta with possession here. The Lakers getting their last shot to go. On the break. Shot's good by James. He's got 9.
Yeah, running the floor like he's still in his 20s. LeBron smoking defenders who are trying to get back.
There's 1:34 left to play in the first quarter. Here's LeVert. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Oh, there's the alley. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it.
The defense will take that miscommunication. Not even close.
Denver and Atlanta making a change here. Barlow's checked in. They've got Alex Lynn. Connect is out there with Austin Reeves. And it's Goodwin in at small forward. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Now here's LeVert. He's got 6. Pass to Barlow. LeVert outside. The three-pointer off the mark.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Well, Dalton Connect had a late growth spurt during college, and it really helped his game, Gran.
He really did. I mean, B.A., he started college as a 6'3" guard, but grew 3 inches during his first 2 seasons and added some muscles. Now at 6'6", he can play confidently out there on the wing.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for Los Angeles.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And on top of that, they've been dialed in from deep. And if they keep it up, it could be a big night for them.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Pass to Gay. Here's Krejci. Knocks down the triple.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Here's the eraser. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. The Eraser's got 25 points in the game. Here's Krejci. Driving to the basket. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. The Eraser's got his 6th rebound on the night. Lays it up and banks it in. 27 points for him.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Here's LeVert. He's got 6. To the inside. Mann, count the basket. Mann's got 10 points in the game.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
Here's the Eraser. 27 points for him. Pass to Reeves for 3. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Very comfortable shooting it from there. LeVert converts. Get it?
Here's the Eraser. Pass to Goodwin. Here's Lynn. Here's the Eraser. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Atlanta's gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. LeVert outside. Down low. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Here's the Eraser. Pass to Lynn. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it. Let's have a look at the early favorites to compete in this year's three-point contest. Many of the top shooters in the league.
Most of these guys are going to collect a ton of votes. And if this is who makes the final cut, then it's going to be a year to remember.
You look at Reeves. He's gathered enough votes to currently sit at the number 4 spot on the list. He must be excited about the prospect of competing in this event at All-Star Weekend.
And it's obvious the fans want him there as well. He's a dangerous man from beyond the arc who could have a real shot at winning that event.
And we'll keep you posted as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. But that's our current list for the three-point contest.
It's going to be a fantastic competition. We've got an endless supply of shooters in this league, and that contest will be heated. Well, scouts were buzzing about Connect's ability to attack the rim with a ton of ferocity. Now we see it in person.
Now here's LeVert. Give him 8 points now. Outside Young. Tries the spin move. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Los Angeles has got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. And that one's good, the eraser.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
The Hawks have gotten 7 of 15 shots here in the second quarter. LeVert outside. Pass to Krejci. LeVert outside. Puts up a 3. And it falls. 4 for 8 for him from the floor.
Much more efficient this quarter, feeling more and more confident.
Here's Connect, defended by Niang. Capella with a block.
Well, you can't take those kind of shots around a shot blocker like Capella. You're just playing with fire at that point.
Atlanta making some changes. Johnson, he's checked in for Niang. Risachet comes in for Krejci. And Daniels is subbed in for LeVert. Here's the eraser. He's got 32 points. 6 to shoot. Launches it from deep. It's rebounded by Risachet. Risachet's got 5 rebounds in the game. Young misses.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
Here's the eraser. And a nice finish on the layup. The eraser's got 34 points.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
And Young has got the ball here for the Hawks. It's off to LA after this game, where they'll face the Clippers. And that'll be game 4 of this 6-game stretch on the road. Here's Daniels. No made baskets yet. All sorts of time. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. The Lakers have gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far in the second. Lin is good.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And for the Hawks, they're shooting 35% so far in this one. Back to Young. To the middle. Here's Risachet. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And out on the wings, Zach Risachet has so many things scouts are looking for these days.
Yeah, B.A., this guy has tremendous potential as a two-way threat. Great length, good athleticism, and his jump shot could be elite.
He misses the free throw. Grant, there are such intense rivalries at the college level. Do any of those carry over to the NBA?
Oh, B.A., they sure do. I was part of some serious college rivalries. There was a lot of trash talk with the guys on the other side, and it didn't stop that much after we got to the NBA.
Finney Smith checked in for Los Angeles. Vincent comes in for Reeves. And the second free throw is good.
Coming into the league, a lot of people see Zachary Risachet as a 3-and-D guy. The question becomes, what more can he bring to the table as he matures as a player?
Here's Goodwin. Pass to the eraser. With the floater. Here's Lin. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Atlanta is shooting 44% from the field during the second. Young finds Capella. Here's Daniels. Still without a bucket. Screen by Capella. Here's Risachet. Rebound, the Lakers. Len's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
Well, he can't buy a bucket, but it's time to find other ways to help his team win.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
Here's Rizachet, hovering around 19.5 points a game. His scoring has been huge for them. Now here's Young. Outside Johnson. Beyond the arc. They grab their own miss. Capella can't get it to go. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 7 from 3 during the second quarter. And Los Angeles another 3.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Outside Young. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Young's got 12 points.
Well, such a creative finisher. Young will find a way, even with the defender all over him.
Well, Los Angeles shooting the ball incredibly well tonight. 73% from the floor. The eraser. And Los Angeles another 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Now here's Young. Defense right on him. And he drives in. Count that one. He's got 14.
Well, Young is so tenacious that it balances out any of the size differential in the paint.
Inside. Here's Lynn. Somehow scores the layup in traffic.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finding his offense.
We've got 1:13 left to play in the half. To the paint. It's tipped. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers, way out of reach with an enormous lead as we head into a break. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Did you miss us? Stupid question. Of course you did, and we missed you. And tonight we kick off with our mid-season focus on power rankings. Let's start with you, Shaq, the Tower of Power.
Wait, if he's the Tower of Power, what am I?
Take a shower, Power.
Kenny, when you do that, I can't help you. Let us take some time now to talk about the first half, a commanding performance for the Lakers.
I'm guessing my buddy over here loving it. They were forcing the ball into the paint with excellent results.
Hey, it's not rocket science. I keep telling people that.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. On the court for the Hawks. Johnson at the 4 with Capella at the 5. Dyson Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's Rizachet in at the 3 slot. The kick out to Young. Wide open. Len pulls it in. Len's got rebound number 11. Here's the eraser. Pass to James. Here's the eraser. James outside. Here's the eraser. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. The eraser's got 42 in the game. Atlanta is shooting around 35% from the field so far. There's Young with the three. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. They've got the Rockets ahead of them next in Houston. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
With the game on the line, Ice Trey is dangerous, man. Young said, I've been owning the moment my whole life. That's what I do. I work too hard to be afraid of the moment. Brian?
Well, Allie, it definitely shows in his play. It's great stuff there. Thank you.
Well, he is such a confident shooter. Young just taking what the defense gives him there.
And that one's good, the eraser.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Young, the pass to Johnson. Back to Young. Puts up a deep three. Sinks the tray. Young's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, that's his 4th triple for the game now. Just his 1st in the second half.
Pass to Lynn. On the wing, Reeves. Inside. Here's the eraser. And that's collected by Trae Young. The shot's good. The eraser's got 46.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
They get it again. Now Johnson. No points so far. Clock at 6. Daniels misses. The Lakers have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Here's the eraser, guarded by Young. Here's the eraser, and it's Dorian Finney-Smith with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. The Hawks have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. And it's Dorian Finney-Smith with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Pass to Young. Fires the 3. Well, the Hawks again cannot hit it. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Here's the eraser. No good on the triple.
Well, he had a great first half from 3-point range, but hasn't quite gotten his touchback since the break.
Connects checked in for James. Here's Rizachet. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Here's the eraser, covered by Johnson. The eraser, the pass to Reeves. Here's the eraser. Sends it home from 3-point land. The eraser's got 49 in the game.
This has been a running theme for him. Hit a number of threes in the first half, now nails another.
Atlanta's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Outside Young. There's the screen by Johnson. And here's Young. He's got 22. And he can't stop the drought. Another miss.
Well, I can guarantee his coach isn't happy with his production this quarter. He's hurting their offense right now with all the shots he's missing.
Here's Connect. Here's the eraser. Yet another bucket.
His elite offensive play has made its mark here once again.
Now second overall in career 50-point games. Fire up that GOAT conversation.
Certainly, Michael Jordan, the guy he's just passed, is dead center in that ongoing conversation around who is the best ever.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Young. Rebound by the Lakers. The Erasers got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Launches it. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Outside Johnson. On the wing, Daniels. He's covered by Reeves. Young with the bucket.
Nice work inside from Young. Not afraid of trying his luck down there.
So it's Los Angeles now. And you watch Dyson Daniels on the floor, Coach. He's everywhere on defense.
Yeah, Brian, he's one of the best guys disrupting offenses and getting deflections. He gets his hands in passing lanes. Effort like that will always find minutes.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Young's got 9 points here in the second half.
I really like that from Young. Hitting that tweener shot, making them guard you all around the floor.
Here's the Eraser. And they pick up 2. The Erasers got 58.
Well, they wouldn't be in the position they're in without his contribution. He has tormented this defense tonight.
Atlanta is shooting just about 33% since this second half started. Outside Young. Takes a 13-footer. And it's Connect with a rebound. Los Angeles has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. It's stolen. And now the Hawks on the break. Here's Rizachet. Pass to Young. Launches a 3. Counted from distance. Young's got 29.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
Here's the Eraser. Another one goes. Incredible. 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Outside Johnson. Back to Young. Jacks up a 3. He can't get it to go. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 16-7 run. Oh, connects again. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Here's Atlanta with the ball. Pass to Daniels. Outside Johnson. Fires from deep. Daniels misses.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Here's Connect. To the left side wing. Spins. Here's the Eraser. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Pass to Rizachet. On the wing, Daniels. Outside Johnson. Here's Rizachet. Right side Young. Takes a 3. Here's Capella. And a slam dunk by Capella.
Yeah, a difference maker on the glass. Capella has been doing this for a long time.
And that one's good. Connect.
The ideal pass for that situation. Great instincts.
And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. Pass to Daniels. Young with it. That's 29 for him. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Connect's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Finney-Smith's shot is off. Here's Rizachet. And here is Young. Driving in, and he lays it up and in. Young's got 14 points now in the second half.
It's amazing what Young can do out there offensively. He just reads the defense so well.
Los Angeles has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Now here's Reeves. 13 points in the game. Pass to the eraser. 6 to shoot. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. And it's Connect missing. Atlanta is shooting only 36% so far in this game. Johnson finds Capella. High post Young. The eraser grabs the board. The eraser's got 11 rebounds in the game. Pass to Connect. Here's the eraser, guarded by Young. Here's the eraser. Finney-Smith with it.
Oh, hit that.
And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
It's winning time, kid. Get it. In there.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Young, the pass to Niang. Back to Young. Niang up top. Young inside. And he gets the bucket. Young's got 33 points.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Maxi Kleber. Then there's Shake Milton, and it's the eraser in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Now here's LeVert. Over Milton. The eraser grabs the board. And Grant, while we want the officials to get it right, I'm sure the league would like to shorten that time officials are at the table.
Tell me about it. You wonder if a time limit should be instituted. If they can't figure it out after a minute or so, just go with how it was called on the floor.
Shot clock at 3. Pass to Kleber, and it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. And we haven't seen a new franchise join the NBA stand since the Charlotte Bobcats in 2003. 20 years later, though, things seem to be percolating a bit.
Well, you've seen it, Brian. There's some deep pockets out there and some great markets, all vying to get into the action. And we know that the NBA is all about growth.
The kick out to Young. Johnson finds Young. Comes up empty down low. Los Angeles has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4.
The defense was just nowhere to be found, and because of that, he adds to their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
Here's Daniels. Pass to Young. Three-pointer. The Lakers with a rebound. Finney-Smith's got 6 rebounds in the game. Timeout called, the Lakers. Well, Grant, aside from making the East Finals in 2021, how would you assess Trae Young's teams?
Well, they're always solid offensive teams, but Trae is the type of player that you need to surround with defensive-minded guys, and he hasn't really had that.
Risache, he's checked in for the Hawks. The eraser, the pass to Goodwin. Gets the 3 to fall.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Pass to Daniels. Johnson on the wing.
Watch outside.
Here's Risache looking to end the run. Rebound, the Lakers. The eraser's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Milton for 3. And Los Angeles another 3.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
And Young has got the ball here for Atlanta. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Got a piece of it. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball. And Los Angeles making a change here. Len's checked in. And Atlanta with possession here. The three from Rizashé. Offensive rebound. Three-pointer. Drops in the three.
Collecting plenty of second chance points this half. That alone can keep a team in a game.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Rizashé.
Oh, they're lucky that pass was just tipped and not taken. Could have been worse.
And one of the findings in a recent league report, Stan, back-to-backs, not a major risk for injury, it seems.
Well, you know, Brian, I had a player that I greatly respected tell me that his preference would be to play 41 back-to-backs during the year because then you get 2 days off in between games. That really what was harder was playing every other day and never getting a break of a couple of days. So, look, you have to play through a lot of different situations and things, but I think back-to-backs are certainly overestimated.
Interesting. Something to consider for sure. Here's Johnson, following the score by Los Angeles. The three is up. And Rizashé, the bucket, on the assist by Johnson. Rizashé's got 6 in the quarter. Here's Goodwin. Soft touch off the glass.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Atlanta's gone 4 of 9 from three-point range in the fourth. Now here's Young. Looking to get it going. The eraser grabs a board.
He's trying to force his way into a rhythm, but that's not helping the team.
Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. Milton passes to Finney-Smith. Here's Goodwin. Down low. Yet another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
He's doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Young, the pass to Capella. More and more, we're seeing international players come into the league who are NBA ready, Grant.
It really is a sight to see, BA. And some of those guys start playing pro ball when they're 16 or 17 years old. It toughens you up real quick playing against older competition at that age.
Here's the eraser. Outside Milton. Fires the three. Drills it from deep. Here's Young. Pass to Rizashé. Poke loose. Here's Johnson. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
Out to the right wing. Here's Goodwin. And another three for the Lakers.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
Young can't hit.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it.
Well, look, plays like that are exactly why they find themselves in such a deep hole.
Here's the eraser. One of the biggest challenges for coaches these days, Stan, is roster turnover. How do you deal with the player movement?
Well, look, Brian, It's to be expected, first of all. And second of all, every year starts new. You start from square one every year, and you build it. And if you make an in-season deal, you start over again from square one and build it up.
Now here's Young. 1:51 left in the game. Pass to Rizashay. 4-3. Len pulls it in.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Oh, got a piece of it. It's stolen by Johnson.
Who's watching here?
Here's Rizashay. There's Young with the 3 on target from range. Young's got 5 points in the quarter.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Lakers.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And they notch another win, number 34 of the year.
And even though this season series was only 2 games, a sweep is still a sweep.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for the Eraser.
Yeah, we witnessed a special performance tonight. It's not just the triple-double, it's the example he set out there. Outstanding leadership.
.43 seconds left to play in the fourth. Off the mark there with a 3.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
The Eraser, the pass to Lynn. Here's Goodwin. And another dime for him.
25 assists. What an unselfish performance.
Looking like Scott Skiles right now with all these dimes. Now here's Young. The D's right on him. Outside Johnson. Back to Young. Pass to Capella. Outside Johnson. Here's Rizashay. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Ali LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Maybe your jump is so pure, no wonder you're the best.
I see a lot of people jumping on MP for all those turnovers. But everyone has bad games. Hoopers know. It's no big deal.
Just got back from the beach again. Are you ready? Yeah, you're
Dude, it reminds me. When did you find your hamster? Oh,
Maybe some popcorn for a meal. Should have given more than that. I know Scott Skiles' big match somewhere right now.